Hi, what's up guys? My name is Justin Quirino. If you're watching right now, you're probably on your way to work or you're probably on your way to school or something like that. And maybe, just maybe, you had this thought. Why? Why am I going to school? Is it really worth it to go to school? Is it really worth it to go to work? What is the meaning of my work? What is the meaning of my life? Semi-existential talk. We have a lot of motivational people over here right now, actually, and they're working very hard on creating a legacy and getting to Abraham Maslow's self-actualization every single day. And today, we're very, very excited to share with you their thoughts and their success stories. So if you are in need of inspiration or motivation today, this is the live stream for you. Once again, my name is Justin Quirino, and today we have these amazing guests with us, starting with the 26-year-old CEO who founded her own travel agency at the age of 20. Okay? With Access Travel, she is hoping to bring the world closer to Filipinos with unique experiences and at non-conventional destinations. We'll talk about these destinations in a bit. While many see her as just a travel blogger, she's a determined entrepreneur encouraging Filipinos to find inspiration from traveling. Please welcome Miss Angeli Dub.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I said that correct, like Angeli.
Angeli Dub.
Angeli Dub.
Yeah.
Okay. And we also have with us the acclaimed chef behind Sarsa, who continues to immerse himself in Filipino food culture through visiting local communities. Whether he's coming up with a new way to serve isaw or teaching local communities how to prepare their food creatively, his goal is to elevate Filipino food to the global stage. Please welcome Mr. JP Anglo.
Thank you.
Hi, Chef.
Hello.
It's good to have you with us. And last but not least, in fact, she's up here. We have the lady with the flamboyant headpieces, as you can see here, in the eccentric style. And everyone's favorite... No, I'm not...
Okay,
you don't want me to say it.
go there.
You don't want me to say it, no? Ladies and gentlemen, you already know who she is, okay? But I'm just going to put this out here. It says here, she was inspired by her parents to serve others, and her mission is to use fashion as a platform to help our less fortunate Filipino brothers and sisters. Please welcome Miss Tessa Prieto Valdez.
Yay, hello. I'm
Hi.
so happy to be here with this wonderful people and you.
Yay! I'm super glad you're part of the panel. For sure it's going to be pretty exciting, I think. So again, if you're watching and you need motivation and stuff, these guys have accomplished a lot. You could pick up some tips here and there. And this is a live stream, okay? I can see you, I can see your comments. So whatever it is that you want to ask or you want to say, like, wow, her headdress is so pretty, or I really like JP's cap, whatever it is, just type it down and we will see you, okay? Now, let's get right to it, shall we? We're going to get to the factors that lead and that led to your success. You're all very accomplished. Let's start with habits, okay? You really can't build a legacy without establishing some solid habits, right? So number one, if you could be remembered for doing one meaningful thing every single day, what would that meaningful thing be, Miss Tessa?
Every single day.
Yeah, let's say if there's one habit, like what's
right.
the one thing you need to do every day na kailangan magagawa mo talaga? If not, then your whole day is either in shambles or, you know, there's just that much less meaning
Right.
Yeah.
I guess for me, being such an outwardly person and so alive with everything, something that makes me happy is like when I see a random person and I just bring a smile on their face. I mean, it's an aura I have that, you know, I just create like whether they want to have a photo with me or anything like that. I can just see it. They're just approaching me. They're kind of like, oh my God. Oh my God! You know, and you know, and for me, I find joy in that. Whatever it is, it kind of makes my day when they want to have a photo with me or just just greet me, and it really changes my whole like attitude for that day.
Makes you feel good. Make people smile. Yeah. Thank you so much, JP.
As a chef or as a cook, I get a kick when I see people enjoying our food. My goal every day is to cook and serve someone a good meal. I mean, I can't fix traffic, but I can make you a good meal.
Make you forget about the traffic with my amazing meal. Okay. Thanks, JP. Angeli.
Well, in my case, I'm always out of the Philippines, so I travel for work. Usually people think traveling is just for the bloggers, but they don't know I am an entrepreneur. I never wanted to give a story of Angeli as a blogger. Everyone is a blogger nowadays. Everyone is a photographer. I want to make my Instagram content like something with a story. I want to be a young girl. I'm still young. I consider myself young. So I want to post photos, videos that will inspire people to travel. The thing is, nowadays people think travel could be only done outside the country, but we're very lucky to live in the Philippines. We have 7,000 plus islands. So I hope I inspire people with my photos, not just to travel abroad, but explore your own country first. And I tell in every photo I post on my Instagram that I did not become like this by sponsoring by other people. So I run a company, a travel company, and I want to make people travel, not just worldwide, also around the Philippines. So I want to bring, you know, every unknown destination closer to the Philippines.
So there's really that advocacy behind it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that mission, right? Comment below if you've been to one of the places that she's featured on her Instagram and stuff. Okay, so let's talk to Miss Tessa first. Okay, you have so many things on your plate.
Too many?
Yeah.
Literally wear hats like every day.
Yeah, well, one hat lang today, I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
or one little headdress. Okay, so you write, you know, you host charity events and everything. How do you also manage to have an active social life at the same time? We were talking to Angeli earlier on, and she said that she gets 8 hours of sleep every night. Okay, and she also drives in Manila. She doesn't have a driver, right? But you know, she doesn't really go out too much because she's like, she prefers to do this, right? And then you have Miss Tessa over here, who's in practically all of the events.
She's everywhere.
You know what I mean? And you're
In
doing
costume, mind you know.
Yeah.
It's like amazing. I can get by with just 8 hours. I mean, not 8 hours. 6 is enough for me.
6 hours, okay.
And I normally start my day with yoga or
Okay.
some meditation, and then I go to mass and everything. I find that if you delegate time for things that you want to spend your time with, or something that you're focused on, whether it's your children or your husband or your work, you'll find the time.
Yes.
And always prioritize your health. For me, I don't know, it's an age thing, maybe, you know. I got into triathlons in my 40s, and so now that I'm, you know, still in my 40s now, just kidding, but you know, as I'm advancing there, I realize that whatever you do, if you don't set even just an hour of just health, concerning yourself with some activity, getting your heart rate up, or just walking or something like that, you have to integrate that into your time. And then you can do it. Like you can like socialize while you're walking, or you know, you can Insta stories and stuff like that. So you can do, in this day of age of technology, you can multitask and still get away with it. And I think, and that's how people that I randomly see that I don't even see anymore, they said, I just see you on Instagram, and and they seem like I've seen them, or they've been with me all this time. And so, you know, oh, I thought, I know where you were, or, you know, like her. I love traveling. And so now everything is like, just go to her site and you can just get so much inspiration from all the places and destinations that you want to go to. And so I think, you know, now with social media, it's nice. The problem now is how to filter which you want to see and which you want to, you know, focus your time on. But, you know, as like daily, you do something new every day.
And I think it's really key that you said you start with yoga and, you know, some meditation. I guess to be able to prep yourself already, what to filter for the day, right? So for the priorities and stuff.
And you know, last year I met the Dalai Lama, such an enlightened being, and he sort of changed my life. He didn't say anything new, but he just said, each day is a blessing, and everything is karma. So you live not for your life this, but your next. And so what he said is like, you treat each day not as a year thing. You have daily legacies, something that changes your life this day and changes the life of another for the better every day. So it's not like a long-term week. You have long-term goals, but it's difficult. But if every day now becomes more important and more focused, then this day I did this, you know, makes a difference.
One thing that also makes a difference is seeing something new, right? And experiencing something new, specifically with travel. So we'll talk to Angeli about that, right? Some of the destinations you choose for access travel are, they're, you know, not my usual choices, I would say, you know, like Iceland, right? Morocco. Why choose these places?
Yeah, I went to Iceland 4 years ago. I told my mom, hey, I'm going to Iceland. She was like, where is that? where did you see Iceland? I was like, I just want to go, so just give me, I'll come back home after a month, okay? So I spent a month in Iceland. I didn't see Northern Lights. Yeah, so I
You
was...
didn't see it?
No, I didn't see it. Because the
Sayang.
weather was so bad. Parang ako, sayang pera.
Yeah.
Hindi pa ako mayaman. Tapos ang laki lang na ginastos ko.
Mayaman na siya ngayon.
Wala, correct.
Balik ka na lang.
So I went back again. Tapos si Iceland Air na yung nag-sponsor ng trip. They were like, okay, there's this girl, she's from the Philippines, and there were so many locals. They didn't know where Philippines was. So so bibili ako ng mga coffee. They will ask me, where are you from? Kasi di ba sobrang iba, brown skin kayo mga Icelandic, they're very white. Tapos yung hair nila almost white. Ko, parang I'm from the Philippines. They were like, where is that? And I will tell them, you know Manny Pacquiao? Blah, blah, blah. So now, every time may pupunta Filipino, then they will tell them, parang, may friend kami, she's from the Philippines daw, pero she doesn't look like a Filipino. So yeah, then why I chose Iceland, I always love risks. I knew na parang hindi ko siya mabebenta because Filipinos are so into shopping, you know, eating food and everything, staying in 5-star hotels or at least living the glamorous kind of traveling. So I was like, no, sabi ko, someday I will make money out of this. Pero now I need to spend. Hanggang sa matatak na sa isip nila when you say Iceland, it's Angeli. Or it's Access Travel. Yeah, so ngayon, parang last September, on our 6th anniversary of Access, I led a tour.
Okay.
With 25 people. So ako kumuha ng Aurora photos nila. They were so happy. There are people now who run the tours, like the usual group tours, pero mine is different kasi I own the company, but ako yung local guide nila of Iceland.
Okay.
Wala kami Icelandic na guide, just the driver, and I take personally their photos. And this year, I introduced naman on my Instagram account, Greenland.
Greenland, okay.
So people were like, oh my God, what is she doing? Hindi mo mabibenta yan kasi it's $11,000 for a trip. Okay. I was like, may market pa din yan. Na if not today, next year, or let's see. So that's how I do my business kasi when I love a place, I keep on going back hanggang sa tumatak na isip ng mga tao, then they'll just remember me.
So when you think Iceland, think Angeli.
Yeah.
I love Greenland too.
Di ba?
You want that perfect Northern Lights picture on Instagram. She'll take it for
Yes, exactly.
you. Okay. And you know, so you're talking about how your work gets to enrich these people's lives by getting them to these places they never thought they'd go to before. What about the people that work with you? How do you ensure that you improve their quality of life as well? You know, either going along with these trips with you or
You mean my
orchestrating.
employees?
Yes.
My
yes.
employees. Okay, I think my employees are very happy with me because I'm always out of the office, which is gusto nila yun, I think. So yeah, I can mention the salary stuff, right? I pay them very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the day, kasi kaya naman tayo nagkatrabaho lahat, di ba? Kasi we have responsibilities, di ba? So I pay them, I make sure na above average yung ano nila. And every time they make a sale sa office, let's say may bumili, they get commission out of it. So parang, pag may na-close silang deal, masaya ako, masaya din sila. And aside from their salary, every month, may aasahan sila. Kasi di ba for us, I mean, let's say $100 is, let's say, small thing. But for them, may mapapaaral na sila with that. Diba? So, yung money kasi iba-iba yung value for every person. Iba-iba yung meaning. So, I make sure na every time may transaction in the office, they get something out of it.
Nice.
Yeah, and they get trips.
That's great.
Yeah.
You want a great job, work for Angeli, right?
Yeah, and I give them like quota. If you reach this, you'll go here. Para now, I'm planning to take them to Japan on January.
Okay. So, what do you call this? Wait lang. Your office, where is it? What city?
Mandaluyong.
Okay, if you're from Mandaluyong, you want a high-paying job, you want to travel and stuff, call up Angeli, okay? And then now, let's see. For JP, I hear you love surfing, and of course you love Filipino food, and you seem to have merged these two passions of yours through Sarsa and your travel show.
Yep.
So, what's your recipe for making the two go together?
Well, what is the recipe? It just happened. Everything just happened organically. I met these guys that wanna like film, and they're into surfing. Seabiscuit Films, they're into surfing. They love food, and then we're like, why don't we do a show together? So at first it was just the two of them. It was just the three of us, and then now we're on season 3. So we have a crew now. So basically, yeah, it's sort of like our advocate or our mission to spread Filipino food or to feed or to make these locals that we go to, these places that far-flung places that we go to, we make them realize that Filipino food is good. Just a little bit of creativity, a little bit of imagination, and it can go a long way. And then we make them realize that everything that we cook is from their market. Because so we apply all the cooking techniques. We're cooks. We do it for a living. So that's our way of giving back. We teach them new cooking techniques of how to make a simple adobo by twice cooking it, by maybe steaming it first and then braising it, mga ganun. So, yeah.
It's so nice that he can do something he's so passionate about and have fun. I mean, like surfing and food. Cooking. That's the main ingredient there is fun.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah, when you surf, after surfing, you get hungry.
Super.
Exactly.
It goes hand in hand talaga.
Yeah.
And the local surfers, they give me waves because I feed them. So
that's nice.
it's a bar.
Those are JP ito, maganda. Yeah.
Partner. Oh yeah, whenever I'm there, or like si chef, because sometimes when you surf, it's very territorial. It's their beach. It's their spot. So, when you're there, who is that guy? Is he a nice guy? Is he respectful?
Cool.
Yeah.
Pero he's the chef. Okay, let's give him a wave. So
Nice.
we eat well tonight.
That's really nice.
Just to dig a little bit deeper in there, what made you so passionate about surfing and food? Like, where did it all start?
Food ever since, since at an early age, I would always stand in front of a kitchen. I love good food and I want to learn. And I was so curious why, and I wanted to do it. Surfing, I'm a water baby. I'm a Pisces. It's a sport that I think I'll be good at. I'm not there yet, but it's something that I want to work on. It's how I approach cooking. At the beginning, still struggling, but surfing keeps me grounded because it's Mother Nature. It's beyond your control. You gotta respect it for it to respect you.
Yeah.
So that's why I think
Check
it
it out.
does.
Did you see this?
Yung tattoos
Everything
niya.
is all about what he's so passionate
Okay.
about.
Hey, these are different cuts of
Yeah.
Chopsticks.
And there's a wave there. There's a
Oh, there's a wave
sunset.
there. Wow.
And there's a spear for spear fishing.
And it's just one side.
Wow.
Yeah.
He still has to go to this side.
Yeah, and then every time I'm in the water, there's always a light bulb moment because I'm so inspired. You wait for a wave, you sit on the board, and then so many ideas go into your head, and then boom, light bulb, and then it connects to cooking.
Nice.
Then it
And it
connects to
kind of
feeding.
looks like a paddle, everything.
Yeah.
What
so
else do you have there?
and there's a motorcycle. Like earlier, you said that multitasking.
Right.
So I'm able to multitask because I ride a bike, so I'm not stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
So I'm always moving. I can visit like 2-3 stores in a day,
Nice.
and everything is on a bike is 20 minutes away. So
Wow.
Okay.
yun, mapawis-pawis lang.
Change shirt.
Okay. So you were talking about how you surf and everything, you get inspiration, and then you end up with a tattoo, right? And I think for most, let's say, bloggers, or social media influencers, etc., if you find inspiration, you put it onto your timeline, or you put it onto your Hootsuite or something like that, right? So my question for you guys is, with your social media content, again, like Ms. Tessa was saying earlier on, that when you post, basically, it's as if you're with everyone.
Exactly.
It's like we're all omnipresent as long as we
Right,
post, right? We make our presence felt. So is there a specific thought process for you guys when it comes to managing your social media posts? Like, is there a common theme behind all of your posts, or a common message that you're trying to get across?
Well, I was told never to flood, but never.
Never to flood.
No one's stopping me. This is my own. If you don't want to see what I'm wearing the whole day, it's like, me, it has nothing to do with rules. Like, someone told me never post after midnight. No one's gonna like it. But I'm an insomniac, so all my posts begin at midnight. And so, if you like, and besides, it's always happy hour some place around the
Somewhere,
world.
yeah.
And
Yes.
now with digital, everyone has access. Like they said, we're omnipresent.
Yeah.
I don't have rules in the sense that I have to make sure that at least if I go to an event and I'm there for a certain product, or I have to at least post one that's you know, in respect, because I really feel that when people have events or launches, and I'm really all out there in whatever costume, because I feel, you know, for me, it's out of respect for them. And, you know, so at least one post. And then everything else is like myself with him, or, you know, because every part of my outfit has to be seen.
Yeah,
and,
why
you know, and, you know, I'm a walking muse for all the Filipino designers all over the world. And they say, you know, I'm like her when she goes abroad and I've never heard of the Philippines, or it's like Manny Pacquiao. But then, you know, when they see the beauty of just one person, they get intrigued, and, you know, we're like a walking promotion.
Yeah.
And so with the way I dress, they always say, all Filipinos dress like you. It's like, no. But, you know,
I never dressed like that.
I know, but most of the time I'm wearing something Filipino, like my accessories or
Okay.
anything like that. So, you know, they say, like, you know, we have such a wide variety of accessories, shoes, bags, and then necklaces from all over the Philippines. And so, you know, and I give away them here, come to the Philippines, and there's more of this.
Wow.
So, you know, always an opportunity to promote the country.
Nice. On a side note, how long does it take you to prepare your average outfit?
Amazingly not long.
Okay.
Yeah.
An hour?
Less than an hour, but for major events, that's like 3 hours.
Oh.
I mean, because
I'm
like,
actually
you know,
impressed.
yeah.
I would have thought it would be longer a
it
little
takes
bit.
10 minutes from my husband compared to my 1 hour. So he knows when I say I'm almost ready, that's when he begins.
1 hour.
Yeah. Dennis has already timed the way. When I say I'm ready, he knows. It's about 15 minutes before
Okay.
I put on everything. Then that's when he starts. Men don't need anything,
Yeah.
right?
No, I just wear a cap.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it. But me, you know, putting my lashes, that takes 10 minutes, you know.
So JP, thought process when it comes to posting online. Is there anything? Is there like a hidden advocacy? Like every single post kailangan mag-inspire ng mga Filipino to like, you know, Filipino food and stuff like that. Like,
Ako, I post at parang when I feel the moment.
Okay.
I like to post. I like to keep it organic. When I like something, I would post it, even though it's just a piece of chicken.
okay.
From a fried chicken place.
Okay.
You know, if
No
I
filters. No filters.
if I see something beautiful, I'll post it. Yeah, just try to keep it real.
Okay. And you know, you already have your advocacies and stuff. So I guess that by keeping it real, you're just being true to that, and it's
Yeah.
still
When something-
furthering it.
Yeah, when I get inspired, you know, maybe I'd post it also, or
Yeah.
sometimes I keep it to myself because
Oh, nice.
it's something that I want to keep just for myself.
Your precious memory. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, Angeli.
My story is different.
Like you're smiling. You're like, oh.
I was like, oh my god, oops. My story is different because I use my Instagram account sort of for my business and
Yeah.
for my personal stuff. So I take photos, like a lot of photos. I'm not like automatic yung camera ko. I know how to use my cameras. So I've been into photography since I was 10. So, wala pang Instagram or anything. I was taking photos na. Yeah, and I was checking my first Instagram photo like a few days back. I posted photo of an airplane. And it was December 25, 2010. Parang di pa alam naman tayo Instagram. So, all my photos are, I post 6 photos per destination.
Okay.
So, if, example, I was in Rome. So, 6 photos yun. Dapat lahat meron. Trevi, food, Vatican, lahat. So, nakaayos talaga siya. So, para when people ask me, hey, what can we see in Rome? So, it's easier for me to cut lang that part here. Check it. Or tag someone.
Nice.
Kasi we have clients na parang they're VIP talaga. They don't want to research or anything. Angeli, we just want to see your photos. Tapos pupunta na sila dun. So yeah, mine is like really work talaga. So I take all the photos. There's someone to edit my photos.
Okay.
There's someone to create it and edit my videos. Then saka pa lang magpo-post. So and I only do 1 photo lang per day.
Okay.
So yeah,
Oh my gosh.
just 1 photo per day.
Wait, how many photos do you post per day?
Well, as
Let's
of
say on your-
today,
on your-
I don't count, but I have like 16,000.
Oh wow! And how many years of
Thank
using
God I
Instagram?
have more followers than photos.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the rule. I mean, for me, if there's one rule, make sure that you have more followers
Than your
photos.
photos, that's fine.
Right?
So yeah.
Okay. Noted. Life advice from Tessa Credible. Okay. So with these photos, okay, thousands? 16,000?
Photos.
So with these 16,000 photos,
That's why everybody knows where I am.
how would you say that these 16,000 photos are connected to you creating your legacy?
Well, you can see it's really mostly like I have destination shots and you know, but mostly it's people and family and friends and travels. Hardly food, because somebody told me
Don't post food?
do not post, only ugly people post food.
That's not true!
Unless you're a
Guwapo kaya
chef.
siya!
Guwapo kaya ni siya.
Guwapo kaya siya!
Unless you're a chef.
Pag normal
Only chefs are allowed to post food.
Buti na lang, di ako
Do you post food or no?
Buti na lang.
No!
But that did not come from me, okay?
Sino nagsabi nun?
I added the chef parts.
Okay.
Because I said, what do you mean? You know, people like, I don't know if it's a Filipino thing, but you go to a restaurant
They take-
all over the world.
Totoo.
When the meal comes, they're like, food.
I know.
And so they said, what is it with you Filipinos? Why do you have to show what you're eating to other people?
Exactly.
I don't know. And then so I talked to well, I'm not gonna say who that person is, but he said, to never take food because only ugly people take food. I said, like, what about chefs? So I said, like, so I added that.
Yeah.
Only chefs are authorized
Allowed
to
to,
go.
okay.
So, but and going back to the point.
I want to share my food.
No. So, but going back is like, my whole thrust is people, family, friends, travel. So I think if you go to my Instagram, it's all about celebration of life. I think that's if ever there's like one context to put the whole thing. That's why I have so many photos, because I have a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of family. Then I travel a lot. I need to see her soon. But I really travel. For me, if I had to leave a legacy or something that I really work hard for, what's it for in the end? Is to see the world. One destination a day.
A day, grabe.
No. Like, you know.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. JP, what about you?
What's the question again?
Nawala siya dun sa
So,
photo.
what you share online, right?
me,
What
okay.
you post, yung mga photos mo and everything, like all your social media posts, how do they contribute to the legacy that you're leaving? To the country, to your friends?
Sige. Example about food, okay?
Rebuttal!
Chef.
I'm in your defense.
Okay.
Like, you know.
Say example about food, say the adobo, the simple adobo. We made a simple adobo, pero you know, in that adobo we added like 3 cooking techniques. We plated it differently. At the end, it's still adobo. You know, when you taste it, it's still adobo. But when you look at it, okay, that there's 2 kinds of eggs. We cook the pork this way. You know, the adobo flakes, blah blah blah. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that I want to inspire them that with a simple adobo, you can push it forward. Just make sure that it still tastes adobo. Still tastes like adobo. Yun lang. So I guess through food, I want to inspire people that hey, you guys can do this too, because we were able to do it. And like when I go out surfing, I would make something from nothing. And then parang I also want to prove to people na, you know, just a little creativity, just a little bit of playfulness.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it doesn't have to be expensive.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science. It's just have fun. Yeah, there.
Innovation and what is ingenuity. Yeah. Okay, Angeli.
With mine, I don't post like live photos.
Live photos?
No, I mean not live. Like when I'm there, hindi yung agad edit post, no. Kasi I enjoy my work.
Nice.
The place.
Yeah.
I will start posting pag na-send ko na yung photos after 3 days when I'm done in Rome. So hindi siya yung parang buong time mo click. Wala ka na nakita.
Post.
Post. Now, so when I'm working, my family knows that everyone, hindi yun ako makakausap. I will text you every night lang, hey, I'm okay. Don't worry about me. Ganyan.
Dead ma lang.
Dead ma lang. I enjoy the place. That's why hindi ako yung post na post kasi ini-enjoy ko talaga siya. I go to museums, I talk to locals and everything. So, yeah, what was the question ulit?
How do your posts contribute to you building this legacy?
Yes, so I don't post parang nothing against fashion. I'm not into those kind of things kasi. So people will ask me, you're CEO of a company, bakit ni isang magandang bag wala ka? during her meet. Kasi it's a thing in the Philippines. If you have a name, if you have ganyan, kailangan naka-Chanel ka. Kailangan naka-ganyan. I have shoes now. It was given by my friend. Sabi niya, mahiya ka nga. Yung mga kliyente mo, ganyan. Tapos sapatos mo, North Face. Because there's nothing wrong with North Face. So, okay, I'll take it. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I want to show people that traveling is not about parang you have to be fancy when you travel. Yeah. Parang you experience it. When you're there, stop posting your selfies. Like, enjoy nyo muna. Kasi there are people, they never get the chance again to go back to that place, but they waste it. Parang there are people, they don't want to get a local guide na kasi kala nila waste of time yun, but it's not. Kala kasi nila makikinig ka doon, sira na yung oras mo, ganyan. No, you get to learn from these people because they're locals. Yeah. If you're traveling that's the thing nga nowadays, parang my generation ata, they travel na lang for Instagram eh.
Yeah.
Right? Just to create the feed. Pero sometimes
for the feed.
For the feed, yeah. Parang it's nonsense. I don't get it. Parang if you ask him, hey, did you go inside the Vatican, inside the museum? Hindi, nagpicture lang kami sa labas, umalis na kami. Parang it's sad na parang everyone now is a photographer, is a blogger, for the sake of just getting likes. I know people, they will send me their links pa like. When they ask them, oh, did you like this place? Did you went to this museum? Did you go? Ay, hindi eh. Nagpicture lang kami, malis na kami. So it's sad. Parang I want sana the influencers or the people who have power, they use their influence sana to lead these kids. Parang to show them what really travel is. They're showing them kasi you wear this kind of clothes, that kind of clothes, you wear heels. Well, it's not true.
It's actually amazing what filter can do also.
Exactly.
I mean, like,
we are showing them
you can change your clothes with
filter.
Exactly.
Exactly. Diba?
You don't need to be there.
Exactly. They're not telling them na parang enjoy nyo the real thing, what's out there. Diba? Once you step inside the plane, no one cares. Foreigners don't care. It's just here lang, we're all about outer stuff, pero once you're out there, no one cares. They don't know you. Kahit naka-white shirt ka lang. I think that's one thing I've learned when I went to Tibet, Nepal, Bhutan, all these places. People don't care.
What you're wearing.
Yeah, what you're wearing or who you are. They just, hi, I'm Anjali. Okay, tell us your story.
People.
Those things that matters in life. Parang outer, nothing. Or they don't care about your Instagram. Your Instagram won't feed you. I mean, that's reality.
Unless you're a travel blogger.
Yes, exactly. Look who speaks.
In my case, people say I'm a blogger and I always say, no, I'm not. Kasi wala naman nagsisponsor na trips ko eh. Bloggers get these trips for free. I pay for my trips. I mean, every time I invest in a new trip, kailangan bumalik yun sa akin. Kailangan may mag-book nun. Kasi otherwise, waste of money, waste of business. Diba? So it works like that. I travel kasi kailangan ko mabalik yung pera na yun through someone who book. Parang, di ba? Parang I went to Turkey a few months ago. I can drop names, Rima. Okay. So parang this Christmas, Jody is going to Turkey. So parang what I invested do sa Turkey trip, parang nakita niya on my Instagram now she's going to Turkey with us.
Yeah.
So ganun siya. So parang there are other clients who saw I went to Barcelona, ganyan. This Christmas, they're going to Barcelona and ganyan. So ganun siya. Ganun yung nag-work yung business ko. Everywhere I go, doon gusto pumunta ng mga tao.
Okay.
That's why I can't stop traveling. Kasi once I stop, patay yung marketing.
Okay, so on the record, for the record though, you're not against taking touristy
No,
photos.
no.
You just want to make sure that people are immersed first and get to experience it while they're there.
Yes, hindi
and
yung
then share
parang-
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
you waste all your time taking photos. Ako kasi work
Yeah.
ko to, that's why I do it. Parang if it's not your work, ba't mo naman pahirapan sarili mo na, di ba?
Yeah, but you know, really, if it's your own Instagram, you can do
Whatever you want,
Yeah.
di ba? Di ba? You
That's
don't-
why it's like
Exactly.
free now. Airtime is free.
True.
You know.
Okay, now we've been talking about social media and everything and building your legacies. Let's talk about challenges. What were the biggest challenges that you faced to get to this part in your career, now that you're in this place of influence already, to create said legacy? So, biggest challenges and biggest lessons or best lessons you've learned from those challenges.
Actually, it's not really a challenge. My challenge is really time management.
Okay.
Wherein, you know, I want to be in 3 places at the same time. I'm like attending every launch possible and still have time for family. So now I'm learning to refocus and choosing events I want to go to, destinations I want to, I mean like I've been the privilege of having trips that come to Croatia and everything, but you know I can't because I'm having a family trip, and so now I've come to this point in my life that I can choose, and I want to prioritize these things, and what I've learned is every day is a new. It's never too late to learn a new skill, learn a new language, or meet new friends, or like have new better things that you want to, projects and small pocket events that you want to get into a next chapter. It's never too late. I realized that like when people, like now my priority was interior design like 10 years ago, and now I'm more into fashion, not as a designer, but in promotion of Philippine fashion. And so I've realized that, you know, you can move on and still keep all doors open all the time, because there are going to be so many doors open.
Yeah. I think you've been doing a great job on time management. You're everywhere. JP.
You know, before and up to this day, I still face a lot of challenges and obstacles. Like before, I remember being, you know, rejection. I got fired a few times. Failures. You know, you were never that good enough, or you parang working in Australia. Parang, you know, you were never that good. You didn't belong. So every day it was a struggle. And the lesson I learned is really resilience and discipline. And just really at the end of the day, if your family believes in you, which they will always will. So that kept me going. You know, every Sunday I remember I would always call my mom, why am I doing this? And then she would ask me too, why are you doing that? Why are you killing yourself? Then I would tell her, you know, Mom, I really just want to prove myself to them and to myself. You know, if I can do that, I think I can work anywhere and I can be someone. And yun, to this day, you know, people still doubt me, people still do not believe in me, but you know, every day you just gotta keep on going. Just do what you love and do it well.
You're awesome, chef. I believe in you. You got a fan here.
Yeah.
There. I mean, it's a constant thing. There all will, you know, may meron talaga that will always doubt you. Diba? Especially in the country or in a society or a culture that we live in. There's a lot of crab mentality, but you know, just keep on going. For everyone that, you know, that na dinududahan kayo, huwag niyong pansinin. Just do it.
Wala yan.
Angeli.
Yeah, mine naman is my dad passed away when I was 14. So yeah, I used that thing talaga na I won't ever rely on my mom once na finish na yung study ko. I'll be someone. So I was no one. People think because all these celebrities are clients, parang I was friends with them. Pero no, I studied in Cavite. Oh my God, no one knows my school. So alam mo yun, I went to Benilde. I was just a normal kid. Parang when I went to Paris for the first time, it was a school trip from Benilde. I was like, okay, eto na talaga yung trabaho ko. I will do everything in my power para hindi ako mag-office. Then I tried to take an internship in the US, Holiday Inn. Parang wala akong makasundo kasi I was like, can we change that? Can we change this? Kasi I think we can innovate it, ganyan. Kasi diba Asian hospitality is really different from the Western hospitality, diba?
Yeah.
So they tried to absorb me. I was like, no, I'm not gonna stay. I'm going back to the Philippines. So yeah, I went here, then I started the business. So my challenges were, of course, wala akong pera. Right? Parang lahat naman ganun, diba, when you're young. And I was very young. So when parang lahat ng tao, ano may ginagawa ni Instagram na yan? Wala naman yan. Tapos hindi ko na lang na alam, sobrang laki na bigla. Now, in my own industry, I don't think there are people na gusto ako. Kasi parang sila, di ba usually owners naman, they're hindi naman old yung term, I don't know what the right term is. So 40s, ganyan, parang,
Kanina pa kayo?
I mean, di ba usually pag owners, I mean, I don't know what the term is.
Alright.
Di ba? Parang,
Wise.
You got JP just playing his beard over here.
Di ba? I don't know the term is. So sa sarili kong industry, I'm not friends with anyone. Kasi I know they don't like me. Para lahat sila, bata niya pa, hindi nga namin nagpuntahan yan, ganyan. So I keep my friends like, as in yung konting-konti lang. Kasi I know not everyone is happy for you. Parang sinabi niya. There are people naman, mafe-feel mo naman, they really love you. Diba? They're happy for you. So, sa akin, maliit lang talaga yung group ko kasi I know not everyone is happy. Kasi it's our culture eh. Here, when someone is doing good, I mean, it's around the world, they will just find a reason to hate you. Ako nga parang I'm always out of the Philippines, nagugulat na lang ako. People are making chismis. I have matandang boyfriend who's funding my trips. I was like, matanda, yung kaedad ko nga, wala akong ka-text man lang. So yeah, just go on with your life. Kasi at the end of the day, no one can feed you. It's yourself talaga. And tama si Chef JP family. I still live with my mom kasi after ko mag-work for 3 months, let's say nasa field work ako, kay mama pa rin ako uuwi. When I see her, the moment pagpasok ko pa lang ng gate namin, nakano siya, oh, my daughter is here. I see my dogs. It's just family. Doon pa rin siya bumabalik at end of it's family. It means everything. Kaya nga, I don't get it eh, when people say, gusto ko na humiwalay sa magulang ko kasi nakakabuisit, ganyan. Ako, I would never do that. I will stay with her, tipid sa bahay, lahat, di ba?
Everything's free.
Pagkain, libre.
What you would spend on rent, you can just spend to invest na lang
I
in
just
something
give
else.
her na lang monthly. Oh, ma'am, ayan. So, yeah.
Okay. So you were talking about, I guess, the backlash, haters, trolls,
They're
and
too
stuff.
much. They're too many pala.
People speaking a lot of negativity, and just a lot of people who are discouraged by even the concept of failure, right?
Yes.
So the next question is, how your advice to people on how they can be courageous and face something they want to achieve without fear. How do you be strong and courageous to pursue what you want in this life, to leave that legacy?
I think the only real fear is fear of God. That's it. Anything else?
Wisdom.
Anything else?
Wisdom.
It's called wisdom. It's called wisdom, girl. But anyway, and just your appreciation of life that it is, and realization that it's really short. And so you learn to focus on things that, when you're younger, it's all about, work and developing your place. And then when you're wiser,
You're writer.
then you know already what you don't have. There's no struggle anymore of finance, sort of, And so you focus again. It's all about family. It's all, personal, whatever you want. Whether it's like you want to travel, you want to live alone, whatever. It's your own, and you're really only answerable to God. And so, what I've learned is like that. It's if you fear something, you focus and reassess. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of other people? And what is it to you in the end? Not they're not part of your life. So why are you gonna be concentrating and wasting your time on other people's comments or I get a lot. Why is she wearing that again?
For sure.
Does it affect me? It used to when I was younger, but now that I'm wiser, I don't complain or say something like, oh my God, look at how plain she looks or something. Like, it's the same thing as me. So you have your own. So, it's like I said, it's your own Instagram, it's your own life. That's it. Enjoy every minute, every day. It's a new day. And that's vote for me.
Okay. What year about? Later on Instagram and stuff, okay? JP, how do you be strong and courageous and go forth, trying not to be afraid of stuff?
I think you gotta look at the end goal. Where is it that you wanna be? Or where do you wanna go? Where do you wanna be in the next 5 years? What is your 1 year plan? What is your 3 year plan? What is your 5 year plan? So same with surfing. That's why I connect surfing with cooking, because when you catch a wave, when you see the wave, you decide already whether you're gonna take it or not. Whether it's a good wave or a bad wave. Are you gonna take it? Is it worth it? Sometimes it's a bad wave, but it's worth it. You can, So anyway, my point is that just go forth, like what you said, and live with no fear. Have fun, and I guess what Tessa was saying, focus. If you have that focus, you have that discipline, you can reach that end goal no matter what. No matter what the adversity may be or the obstacle may be, because you want that day. You know, you set like with surfing, I'm gonna make that drop. I'm gonna catch this wave and make that drop. Parang ganon.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, if I fail, I'm just gonna go get my board and catch another wave.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
JP, thanks. Angeli.
Well, in my case, people will talk. That's why nga they talk behind you eh. Kasi you're ahead of them. Kasi if they were ahead of you, they will talk in front of you.
Yeah.
You're ahead of them, that's why they're behind. Right? So I've learned so many things. I'm just 26, pero I've been into this business like for 6 years na. And I think my wisdom is more than my mom. So I mean, I tell her now what to do because she's so, I take care of her, I look after her. So that's life eh. When you're doing good, people will talk. Kasi if you keep on listening to them, hindi naman nila kaya bayaran yung bill mo at end of the day eh. Ikaw pa rin ang gagawa ng way niyan. So if you keep on listening to them, there's so much negativity in this world. If you let it eat you, kakainin ka niya ng buhay. So yeah, well, my is, I just stopped giving F people. And I chose my Fs in life very carefully.
Yeah.
So I work out, people, there was this time I gained weight. Talagang sinagad ako ng mga tao to the highest level, ang taba mo.
To the highest level.
I was like, I just gained like few pounds. Ganun pala, it matters to people. When you're not doing good, talagang iaano nila sa mukha mo. But when you're doing good, sa likod mo sila mag-aano, may nagbabayad ng mga biyahe niyan. So, ganyan. So, my lang is, people will talk, just let them. Kasi wala naman sila ginagawa, that's why they're talking. And just because you're young, it doesn't mean you can't do anything in life. Pero problema naman ng lahat yan, eh. Mayaman, problema yan. Kasi ang dami. Diba? When you're young, you don't have money, just keep on doing it. And one thing, people always think being an employer is a good thing kasi I'm an employer, di ba? I pay 30 people from my own pocket. If I don't work, wala ako pang bayad sa nila. There are people who are meant to be employers. There are people who are meant to be employees. The thing nga kasi ngayon, nakikita ng mga bata, Instagram, lahat gusto bumiyahe, wala nagtatrabaho na maayos. Parang lahat sila, I get thousands of messages on my Instagram, I want to travel like you. I was like, no. I don't want to inspire you to travel. I want you to inspire na make your dreams come true, make a career. Pwede naman bumiyahe after eh. This is my work. That's why I get to do it. Diba? Pero, paano lahat bumiyahe na lang? Sino magdo-doktor? Sino mag-i-engineer? Ito namatay na lahat pag nag-anak ako. Kasi lahat bumiyahe na lang. So yeah, that's how I use my Instagram to tell people na parang, could you please focus on your work and jobs first, you travel, you can do it naman anytime eh. Diba? So I always debunk now. That's why I'm giving this interview in Tagalog kasi people think na Inglesera ako, stuff like that, and mayaman yan, ganyan-ganyan. So yeah, I hope this interview clears out the issues na whatever you're thinking about
at 26 years issues.
Na mayaman ako, madam ako, I'm not. I'm still struggling.
We don't have issues.
Okay. We need more people like you in
I want to show the real
industry.
thing. My job is not easy. It's very difficult. Parang ngayon, swelduhan na, malapit na. 30th month pay na. Just go. So yeah, that's all.
Okay guys, I just need to show you, okay? This is the perfect example of integrity in work and with your mission, okay? Because she's selling trips, right? But she's also telling you not to go on trips, okay? She's telling you, get the right reason first, get your priorities straight first, and then go on your trips.
Yeah, yes.
See, that's true integrity, and I think that's a huge part of
Kasi
your
I would
legacy.
never tell people to leave your jobs, drop your jobs. There was this time, di ba, on Instagram, there were blogs na, drop your job, travel, sige, mag-work ka, linis toilet abroad, or whatever to fund the trip. Then when you come back home at age of 30, anong trabaho mo? Wala.
Oh my God, 30 so old.
Di ba? Exactly. So yeah, that's
No,
my,
it's not.
That's my point lang. So yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for all of your insights. I'm sure we've been enriching our audience really as to how to find better motivation in life and how to create their own legacies. And I think to wrap it all up, it's about people. It's about investing in people. Knowing the right moments, the right occasions for things. There's a time and place for everything.
Exactly.
Right? Not
And
to worry about the
always
haters.
perfect wave.
Yes.
There's a perfect wave.
There's always a perfect wave.
There's always a perfect wave.
Magpipilit.
So whatever it is, create your legacy without fear. And if you ever need motivation, you can always check out their Instagrams and keep it with Rappler for more live streams. If you're tweeting and stuff about today, use the hashtag #CreateLegacies if you like it, okay? Once again, my name is Justin Quirino. Stay motivated and go ahead and create your legacy. Bye.
Yay.